A busy and very productive offseason for Purdue football. Among the notable headlines, Kevin Kane returning as defensive coordinator for Barry Odom's team, and Purdue just crushed it in the portal. One of the best classes in the Big Ten, one of the best classes in the nation as Purdue heads into year 2 under head coach Barry Odom. And the big interview takes us to West Lafayette, where we say hello to Coach Odom. Coach, as you and I were just joking a bit before the interview officially started, there's no such true thing as an off season right now in the world of college football. I hope you and the staff have at least gotten a day or two here to sit back, reflect, and maybe not relax, but at least get ready for spring ball.
Good to see you guys, Rick. Thanks for having us on. And you know, like everybody else, it's been fast and furious. Once the season was over, on how you build your roster going into the next year. And our guys, our staff has done a tremendous job. And, you know, the entire organization, we have, with the month of February being a dead month in recruiting, we're still actively recruiting, but also without having the opportunity to have prospects on campus. Our guys have gotten away over the weekends, which has been nice for them. I think it's refreshing. And now we're less than 2 weeks away from starting spring practice. So really the charge has been to, in recruiting, develop our roster on the ones we were able to retain, but then also add the pieces that we needed to put together a winning team. And then the most important part of that, in my opinion, is getting to know your own team. And we've been really direct about that in the month of January and February so far.
Barry, as you get ready for one season, I know the first step is always evaluating what worked and what didn't in the previous season. So as you look back on last year, what was maybe the most positive takeaway that you left with?
I think the guys that, you know, obviously the results were not anywhere close to the standard of what anybody wanted, but we made a lot of progress in areas of the foundation of the program. You know, you look at the experience of the guys that we have coming back. You look at the continuity on the staff that we kept here, on how important that is. And then the development of the team, not only with our quarterback play, but the surrounding pieces with that. We address needs on both sides of the line of scrimmage up front, which I thought were really, really important. And then of the guys that are going through our Winning Edge program and our offseason work right now, the development of what they look like compared to where we were at any point last year gives me great opportunity for us being on the fast track to having success this season.
Barry, as you do start to build the roster for this coming year, I know you mentioned still more than 4 new faces will be in place in West Lafayette, but a year ago you were basically rebuilding from scratch. So what's been the compare and contrast to this offseason as opposed to last year?
Well, I think, you know, last year you look at after spring practice, we signed anywhere between 46 and 50 players, which was, you know, just an overhaul. And then you didn't have those guys for very long. So I think the way that the calendar sets now with the early portal, it has been a benefit for us. I know everybody's got an opinion on that, but we know exactly who our team's going to be. So the opportunity for them to go through our winter conditioning program, our spring practices, and then summer ball, we know exactly right now what our team is. We can develop them. We can become close as a team together. And then our staff has a chance to build around the skill sets of the guys that we have. So we're excited about that. Really looking forward to getting spring practice kicked off. And our guys have done a really good job for the first 7 weeks of our offseason program on strength gains, on explosive movements, and then just the size and the length of our team has improved greatly.
Barry, I know high school recruiting, or traditional recruiting as some people may call it, is and always will be important, but there's no doubt in today's day and age of the transfer portal, you can get plug and play athletes who immediately help your football team. It appears that you have done exactly that in the portal. What was the approach for you and the staff as you went into the transfer portal this offseason?
Yeah, I think number one, I do want to address the high school recruiting, because forever we're going to start there. And you know, both cycles that I've been here, we're going to sign between 20 and 25 high school guys every single year. I believe in that on the foundation of what your program is. And there are enough players in a 5-hour radius of West Lafayette that I feel you can compete and win at a high level in the Big Ten. So we're excited about what that class looks like. But then also the number of one-year guys that we had last year, replacing those with some experienced players. And you look at a lot of times it's easy to get caught up in a logo or where the guy's from, but we signed a really healthy class in guys that have produced and guys that have played, not necessarily just potential. So we're excited about that, and it's already showing up in the leadership and guys that have been in the battle, so to speak, on the way that they've approached this offseason. We're moving in the right direction.
How many of those players, Barry, and if you're comfortable naming some names, which of those players do you think have the ability and will need to have the ability to step in and be impact players for you from day one?
Yeah, look, without going deep into the roster, I just look at, a couple of guys that we signed on both sides of the ball on the line of scrimmage. Boaz Stanley from South Carolina that played center last year was a big need for us inside, and the versatility that he shows and what I think he can do, we're excited about. On the defensive side, Rodney Laura, who's played a number of snaps. He's been a couple different places, but just watching him work so far through 7 weeks, really excited. And I think we hit on a couple guys there on the line of scrimmage on how they can go play. And then I think the ability to find playmakers and then get them the football. I think Xavier Townsend for us, a guy offensively that plays receiver, electric in the punt game and the return game, was a big addition for us. Excited about him. And then on the defensive secondary, on the side of that, Mr. Clark is a guy that really can play 5 positions on the defensive secondary, played at a high level at his previous spot. We're excited about our entire class, but those are some of the guys that so far in the first 7 weeks have kind of jumped out to me.
Barry, you've made it clear on the offensive side that you believe Ryan Brown can be the guy to take this offense and this team to a new level as the starting quarterback. You even made comparisons to Drew Lock, an NFL guy, a recent Super Bowl champ, who obviously you know from Missouri as well. Why does Ryan give you so much belief that he can be that guy?
Yeah, look, Ryan hasn't played up until last year. He hadn't played a lot of ball. So, he got the season that he did last year, and there were some times that early in the year he was special, did a lot of great things. And then, as the season went on, whether it's protection or routes or a number of drops or tip balls, a number of things that always goes down. If it's an interception, it goes down to the quarterback. But there's a number of reasons that some of those took place. Ryan's got elite arm talent. His leadership skills are exactly what a quarterback needs to be. He's got great toughness. He commands the room in the way that players attract to him. And I've been fortunate. I've been around a lot of really good quarterbacks in the college game, and I think Ryan is on track to be added to that list.
Barry, hard to believe you opened spring practice 2 weeks from yesterday. Give us a sneak peek of what that daily grind will look like for you and what your top priorities are.
Yeah, we spread it out over a number of weeks. So we're going to go every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So we'll go 2 weeks, and then we get away for spring break. Our players will, which will be great to break it up a little bit. And then the amount of time that we come back, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but our non-practice days, the meetings that we have on those days, the weight room work that we'll continue to get because of the strength gains on how important that is. And then really you look at schematics on offense and defense, installing. We've taken the approach installing an entire new offense and defense because of the number of new players we have. And then you always build your offense and defense around the skill set of the guys that you have. So our coaches are excited to start teaching. Our guys are hungry to get started with the next phase of our program in spring ball. And I know that we'll achieve a number of things on just the fundamentals of what the game, on how you're supposed to play, on what that looks like. And we'll get started here in 2 weeks, as you mentioned.
Spring ball quickly approaching in West Lafayette as the Boilermakers get ready for that September 5th opener against Indiana State. Barry Odom, Barry, always great to catch up. Best of luck to you and the team during spring ball, getting done exactly what you want to get done.
I sure appreciate it. Boiler up.